Yo, what's going on, people? Once again, I'm back. Shout out to everybody that's here. You know, we're gonna talk about this OnlyFans situation. It was actually trending the other day. Like, it was trending. It was one of the top trends in the world. So I said, because people wanted me to speak on this before. So I thought that, you know, when I get the opportunity, I'd do a live stream on it. So shout out to everybody that's here, the moderators and the members of the channel. Shout out to Shy with the first super chats. Make sure that y'all like the stream. So make sure that if you haven't, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get notifications of videos and live streams, just in case y'all don't miss anything, just in case you're not late to the party. Okay. And also make sure you subscribe to this channel, Basic Social Politics. I'll be putting videos and also be putting clips from the live stream there. Not exactly, don't know which ones, but you'll hear it. All right. And I also got an email where y'all can send me stuff, because people bring up stuff to me in comment sections and chat rooms instead of going through the proper channels. Because I'm telling you right now, if you tell me something in the chat room or comment section, I'm probably going to forget about it. Or I might ignore it, you know, especially if I've spoken on it already. Because I've had people literally ask me to do a video about something I've already done it. Shout out to Vern85. This channel's going fast. Haters taking L. Appreciate that, man. Oh, yeah, the haters is always going to take L's. The haters are always going to take L's when it comes to me.
This channel is growing fast. Haters taking L's.
They always going to take L's. Everybody that hates me takes L's. You know? That's why they continue to watch, even though they don't like the videos that I post. You know, they don't like the videos that I post. They don't like the topics. They want me to speak about men 24/7, even though they watch videos about nothing but women. You know, just very hypocritical. But that's because they see the growth and they see the progression, and they want to stop that. They want to stop the progression. They want you to continue to be in a red pill rage that's going to go away eventually, especially if you're a logical thinking person. That red pill rage is going to go away. Now, if you're still stuck in it, is because you want to be stuck in it. You feed off the rage and the anger, which is going to get you nowhere. You know, it's going to get you nowhere. That's why you have so many bitter people who need therapy. They don't need YouTube. They need therapy. A lot of you people need to go see a psychologist. Stop watching YouTube videos and go get a psychologist. Because when I've seen some of the comments that I've seen, and I've seen not only on my channel, but other people's channel, a lot of you dudes need help. Just like these women who come on here, who promote dating men of other ethnicities. You can tell there's a mental illness there, or they have this hatred and disdain towards men. Like, a lot of y'all need to go see a therapist. Get off social media. That's not good for you. It's only going to make you more insecure. It's only going to make you madder. Because I'm going to make you mad with my rhetoric. Because like I said, I'm not going to take my foot off the gas. I'm going to continue to put my foot on the necks of illogical, stupid, idiotic people. Okay? So we're going to get into that. We're going to get into the topic of the OnlyFans. If you don't know what OnlyFans is, I highly suggest you go look it up. But it's basically a site where people can go and they can put up adult content. You know, they do it on Patreon too. You got women with Patreons, and you know, they do similar things that they would do on OnlyFans. But with OnlyFans, there's really no guidelines. Like on Patreon, they can still remove your Patreon if it gets too out of control. You have to pay to get access to it. And that's why I have Kayomi, you know, on the screen, because she has an OnlyFans. Okay. She dated Bow Wow, for those who don't know. The infamous mugshot with him and the scratches on his face. Yeah, she did that. Speaking of mental illness. But let me go ahead and shout out the people that are here. Let's see. Mastodon, Gemini, Gun Streets, Patricia, True, Gemini, Lena M, Landon, Keith, Bella Michelle, Kimmin, Poetic Kills, Johnny, Slime Doll, Vern 85, Jacelyn, I call you Jacqueline, Patricia, Jerome, LB, Dwayne, the legendary Tyrone, Andy, Shy, Pamela, Easy Money Irv, Amani, Terry, Silverman, Nick the Magnificent, Zane Joe, Mark, Gemini, Michael, Young Jay, Jay Wolf, Young Jay, Sean, Isaac, D.
After you blow up, Jay, don't have us making Black History memes about you talking about JDB. First BM to get dollar on YT and act like he don't know nobody.
Shoeaholics, Billet Keys, Joe, Moneybag, Mr. Right. See, the thing is, Mr. Right, I'll be who I am regardless. What's good, Anthony?
To Jay's haters, you get a L and you get a L.
See, Chris, Timbo. See, Kafira, Eric, Darlene, what's going on? Elbert. Make sure y'all like the stream. Well, happy belated birthday, Lena. I think I already told you birthday the other show. I think I already told you the birthday. But happy belated birthday. What's good, D Brown? Stay vibing. Just hit the $sign that you see on the screen. That's all you got to do, or hit the cash out. For everybody that wants to donate to the stream, you know, because there's going to be people watching that just cannot stand me but cannot look away. But yeah, I'm never going to change. I'm always going to be me, you know, because that's all I know how to be, you know. No matter where I live, where I'm at, you know, no matter if I'm around celebrities, talk to celebrities, I'm always going to be me. What's good, Matic Music? Like the stream. For those who don't know, I do have a birthday coming up later in the month. Be 1 year older. But I'm still undecided what I'm going to do with my birthday, you know. Still trying to figure out what I want to do. Shout out to Mello. Salute to you. Yeah, like the stream, people. Yes, there are YouTubers with OnlyFans accounts. Yes, there are. Let's see. There we go.
I'ma listen to this when I'm at work. Love from a Nigerian brother.
Appreciate that, my Nigerian bro. Shout out to y'all, all my native people from the continent who are watching the show. All right. What's good, Miss Holmes? I see you. Like the stream. We gonna get into it. Yeah, Mike, that's my birthday. So your birthday on the same day? That's what's up. First day of spring. But listen, y'all don't have to tell me happy birthday now because my birthday it's weeks away. So, you know, it's weeks away. But there's some things I want to get into first before I get into the topic, man. I want to get into some stuff. I want to clear some stuff up, okay?
K-Juicy is bae. Hit up Tiandra Sparks too.
Appreciate that, Joe. Hit up Tiana Sparks. Well, all right. But yeah, man, you know, I'm going to say this first before I get started on some of these other things I want to speak on real quick. When you have these porn stars, when you have these scrippers and these Instagram models, they're all looking for a new hustle. Like, you even got some of these women coming to YouTube doing vlogs, and they're not even consistently doing it. They're doing it because, they know there's going to be an audience that may travel. Some may not. Some of them have struggle channels or struggle vlogs, but they're going wherever the money is. Snapchat, for the most part switched up, so they can't really, do the same things on there that they were doing. So they moved to OnlyFans. Shout out to Poetic Kels for becoming a chat supporter. Appreciate that, man. Shout out to you, Poetic. Poetic has become part of the chat team. Salute to her. Becoming part of the chat team. Now, I want to speak on, hold on a second, my political leanings. I did a video about Public Enemy and their situation and, breaking up basically over Bernie Sanders. And I told people in that video, I'm not a supporter of Bernie, and their thumbs in the video down. They're getting emotional in the comment section. I got another video for y'all that I've already recorded and edited, and I will be posting either tonight or tomorrow. Y'all let me know when y'all want to see it, because it's ready to go. Might make some of y'all even more upset. And in this whole situation, right, people want to know my political leanings, whether I'm a Democrat or Republican or independent. I am 100% independent. I support people who have my best interests at heart. As a man who's a capitalist, as somebody who is about having a smaller government. I don't believe in government intervening in every situation. I'm not totally against all public programs. I think some programs are needed. I think programs for kids are definitely needed. But for the most part, I am 100% independent. I don't have a side. I really don't. I'm not Democrat or Republican, but I can tell you one thing. Trump has done some things that have benefited people in this country, whether it be getting the illegals from certain jobs and allowing Americans to get those jobs. Like what happened, I believe, in Mississippi. They got a bunch of illegals out of there, and other people, especially a lot of black people, they will apply for those jobs, closing up the borders, which is actually important, especially to black people, because what happens is those illegals are going to move into your neighborhoods. Just ask anybody from California who's seen their neighborhoods overtaken by, illegal immigration. You look at the economy. This has been a good economy. Whether y'all want to admit it or not, it has. It's been up and down because of what's going on with coronavirus, but it has been a good enough economy for people to do great things in, And I am independent. I'm not a Democrat or Republican, but I do not see myself supporting any of these Democrats running for office, whether they have been Bernie Sanders or Joe Biden. I just think the DNC is a complete mess. And with some of the policies and some of the ideologies that these people are supporting, it is dangerous. I don't care if I'm black or not. I'm still an American. At the end of the day, I have to live in this country too. So the well-being of this country succeeding, it's beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Liana. And people want to know my political leanings. My political leanings are 100% independent. I'm for the candidates who have my best interests at heart. I don't agree with everything Republicans do. I don't agree with a lot what Democrats do, but I agree with people who have logical, common sense policies that benefit the people who are from this country, not the people who are trying to get to this country. So that's my take on that. So y'all can know my political leanings. Since people want to know so badly where I'm at, even though I've basically said it every opportunity I've gotten. So when you see all these people who support, socialist Bernie, it just shows you where we are, especially as black people. And the fact that black people rejected the socialism, they rejected Bernie Sanders, especially in South Carolina. which I already knew because we're not socialists. We might be a lot of things, but we're not socialists down here at all. We are not socialists whatsoever. And to see black people come out and reject that bullshit was actually a good thing. Yo, did y'all see Shaun King get toasted and roasted on Twitter today? Because he was basically saying that, he was lying on Rachel Maddow. I guess he was saying that that the Democrats were rigging the election against Bernie, and she had to come out and say she did not do such a thing. She did not do such a thing. And people are blasting him all over Twitter. Black people are getting into it. And the thing is this: why does it take Shaun King to say something dumb for people to see that this guy's a fraud, to see that this guy ain't a brother, but you embrace him as a brother because you like what he speaks about? It shouldn't take this for y'all to see who he really is. The guy is fraudulent and fake as fuck. But you still got people who support this guy and follow this guy. They retweet this guy like he's speaking truth. No, he's just in it for the bag. Just like your Umar Johnson, just like anybody else that y'all claim are frauds. He's no different. Black preacher, it's no different. All these black activists over the last 50 years have come who've come into the spotlight and have milked black people for all their worth. They're doing it now on social media. You got a lot of man-hating women on social media who support this guy, who put this guy on the pedestal, but as soon as he say something they don't like, as soon as he go at Butch Dyke, Rachel Maddow, now people are upset and people are angry because he's going at her. Now people is upset. Why did it take that for y'all to see the truth? Why did it take that? Y'all should have been knew he was a fraud. And that just shows you that, you got people who are willing to overlook your flaws as long as you are going against the system of oppression. Even though they couldn't tell you what the system of oppression was. But as long as you speaking the truth, they with you. But the guy's a fraud. And he needs to be called out. Stop retweeting this guy. Stop making this guy. Well, if he's going viral because y'all are going in on him, that's a good thing. But stop giving credibility to this guy. Why are y'all giving credibility to this guy? He deserves no credibility whatsoever. Don't give him no credibility because he don't deserve none. You calling him Talcum X? Come on, man. If anything, he's trying to deceive in order to receive. And that's what he's been doing on social media for a very long time. And people have looked the other way because they are comfortable with him and they know he's fraudulent, but they say to themselves, he's a weapon against, the people that we don't like. That's what they see, which is stupid. Okay, man, let's get to this topic, man. The OnlyFans. These women out here getting these OnlyFans accounts. Kayomi, who is the picture that you're saying, she responded to people who took issue with her having an OnlyFans account, right? Now, I don't mind women going out and doing whatever it is they want to do, but they have to understand that people just aren't going to see you the same way. Once you put yourself, get these OnlyFans or get you a Patreon or whatever, and you put content behind a paywall and you are, doing certain things, people are just not going to see you the same way. People are going to wonder, why weren't you able to turn your 5 minutes of fame into some sort of business venture that did not, include you taking off your clothes? And that is because a lot of these chicks are broke. They don't make any money. Just because you see them take pictures with celebrities, those are usually men that they either want to get with or they've been with. But financially, it wasn't beneficial to them. And you're seeing more of this happening. You're seeing more of these IG models. You're seeing more of these baby mamas, these ex-scrippers, these ex-adult entertainers getting on social media, getting OnlyFans accounts. They used to be getting the premium Snapchats but they've cracked down on that. Now all of them are getting OnlyFans accounts. Now, through some research, what is true, it is a capitalist society, and that's fine, but it's just like, it's not just women that have notoriety are doing this. It's your average everyday females that are doing this, that are getting these, right? And then they would expect guys to take them seriously. They would expect guys to want to still be in relationships with them and treat them, the same way they would any woman. But you got women out here who don't have to go that route. They don't have to go and get OnlyFans accounts to make money. But a lot of these chicks have not been able to capitalize on any type of leeway that they have as far as their looks, because their looks wasn't enough to secure a bag from a guy, a relationship, a marriage. That's why I tell y'all, men are not wifing these chicks up. That's why these chicks end up on OnlyFans. That's why they end up on OnlyFans, Case in point, look at Michaela Spielberg. Michaela Spielberg has an OnlyFans account. And you know what's the crazy thing about it? Not only that, because she, is from a wealthy, famous family, but she's also engaged to be married. And by the way, she got busted for, busting up her fiance. So it tells you everything you know about her. But you would think somebody that has the resources that she has, why is she going that route? Why is she going that route? And these same women will tell you that they're educated. They will tell you that they got degrees. They will tell you they own businesses, but they have premium Snapchats. And they got OnlyFans accounts, and they're doing cam shows. You're doing all that, but you have degrees and you own businesses? You're in real estate, really? Are you in real estate, or are you trying to get into real estate? But this thing with like Michaela Spielberg, it just shows you that no matter what type of and again, I'm gonna get to that too. I'm gonna actually get to that Michaela Spielberg thing, because it goes a little deeper. I'm gonna go into it. You would think when people have a good enough family structure, or they have resources available to them, you have over 100,000 followers, you have over 500,000 followers, why aren't you able to monetize that? Well, the thing is, though, maybe they are, but you also have the females that have very expensive lifestyles. They're going on expensive vacations, whether they're paying for them or not. Okay, they're going on shopping sprees constantly. They're at the Louis store, the Gucci store. They're living in expensive places. And that money comes and goes very quickly. That money comes and goes very quickly, like the stream people. And because of that, they have to find a place to get more of it. That's why I told y'all you having more of these chicks coming to YouTube and, getting OnlyFans accounts, and some of them are getting Patreons, and they're even putting PayPals in their bios, because there are actually males who are donating money to these chicks just because. And I told y'all, women can monetize themselves just by looking good. There are going to be dudes that are going to want to fund them, they're going to pay, to take them on dates, to buy them things just because they are attractive, which should be a mental illness. Shout out to Zane.
It's funny cause their content get leaked on Reddit and Discord.
Yeah, it does regularly. I seen again, I was doing some research. I was on I don't know if it was a message board, And they had this particular person, all her videos and pics, like one by one, they had all of them there. Like you scroll down, you'll see a lot of the posts that they would have on their OnlyFans. You know, it's just like the women who are on, and you know, Echoes mentioned Twitch. They try to go to D Live, and now they're trying to go to Mixer. I think they're doing it on YouTube as well, where you got chicks that will play video games and guys will donate money to them just because they're playing video games. And these women will wear tank tops. They will, like, if they have, you know, big chests, they're going to show as much of it as possible. Or they'll do some crazy things in order to get those guys to donate. And those guys will sit there and they will donate money to those women. And what's funny is that some of those guys who are donating to these women will then come back on YouTube and want to know where the videos about men improvement at. But they're on here donating to these females. You know? They are still donating to these women, but then they're coming back to YouTube asking me, like, where are the videos about male self-improvement? But bro, you done donated like $100 to this chick's stream, bro. And I know you dudes be donating to these women, you know? You dudes be donating to these women, and then you want to come back to these guys' channels and tell them they need to make videos about male self-improvement. Get all the way the fuck out of here. Just fraudulent. Y'all be on Twitch. Y'all be on D Live. Y'all be donating to these women. And then y'all come back on YouTube talking about where the self-improvement videos at. But anyway, back to Michaela Spielberg. Something went wrong in that family because I believe she's adopted. And I think she has another sibling that was adopted. That whole family dynamic, something went on, and you can tell that either this is a cry for help or maybe a cry for attention. But you got to understand, this is a 20-something-year-old female who's engaged to a 47-year-old man who's a pro dot. I think he's a dart player, like a pro dart player. What's good, Ill Will? I think he's a pro darts player, you know? And she's with this older guy. So something went on there.
Salute, you know? Jay. Keep up the good work. Salute, chat room.
So we, something went on in that situation to cause her to want to go and do what she's doing. Obviously, daddy ain't giving her anything. The husband must not be making no money. Or this could be a situation where, again, she's looking to monetize herself because she knows that she can do it. So once again, women will find ways to monetize themselves. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I don't want you dudes to be funding these women to then come back to us wanting to know where the red pill content at. Bro, you not red pill, okay, first off. Secondly, you're helping these women monetize themselves. So don't come back and tell me, what type of content we should make and we shouldn't speak about these things when you're directly promoting this behavior. And one of the reasons why this behavior is detrimental is because there are other women who are younger than them who are going to see this and they're going to follow in the same path. And then they're going to wonder why there's no good men. They're going to wonder why there's no good men. There's no good men because you've went out and you've sold yourself physically on these pages to get money. So yes, there's going to be guys who don't see you the same way, but that's a choice that you made. You can get as much money as you want, but you got to understand when you're talking about how you're single and how, these dudes don't respect you, you have to know that's going to come with the territory. Yes, dudes are going to smash, but that's about it. They're not taking you home to mom. They're not going to put a ring on your finger, or maybe they would. Shout out to Corey and Gray. Appreciate it. Maybe they will, you know?
Support Jay, much appreciated.
Salute, bro. So, again, there's nothing wrong with these women being able to monetize themselves, but I'm just noticing that it's starting to grow. And you're starting to see women from all walks of life get OnlyFans account. I'm telling you, some of these women are probably married, and their husband probably has no idea that how his wife is getting all this extra money. If she just at home all day. Or it could be a situation where she's doing this and she ain't showing you none of the money, that she's putting it away for herself, you know, till the day she leaves you, which happens too. You know, they put that money to the side until they ready to walk away. You don't know what going on. She leaving a relationship like, man, she can't survive out there by herself. Man, I'm paying all the bills. Well, your girl is driving, your ex is now driving a brand new car. She living in a nice place. You wondering where she get that money from? She had an OnlyFans account. She was on all these like cam modeling sites, man. Yeah, I think a lot of them chicks got boyfriends, and some of them don't even care. That's good, Rose Scholar.
They have rotten boxes and fecal matter in their underwear.
Maybe so, maybe so. All right, people. Let me take phone calls. We got to keep the calls brief too. All right. And don't call into the show saying nothing crazy, because I may post this as an individual video. You know, I may post it as an individual video. You never know. In the tax audit, I don't know if they're gonna do one with them. They definitely doing one with Snapchat, but they may end up if more women continue to get OnlyFans accounts. You know what I'm saying?
They need a tax audit.
Okay, hold on a second, bro. Hold on a second. Make sure this audio is right.
Go ahead and speak on it. So I've noticed that a lot too, man. A lot of girls are getting more premium Snapchats and OnlyFans accounts and stuff. It's kind of sad for real to see that this is what some girls do to make money. But what's even, these dudes are really spending their money doing this shit with all this free porn out here. You know, it's like, well, oh my bad, bruh. Oh, my bad, bro. You said keep it clean. Well, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, yeah, all this free porn out here and these niggas out here buying this shit, man. Like, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, but how do you feel about it, man? Because I just logged in.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I don't get. That's why I don't get why you would go and sign up as a guy. You go and sign up to all these different, you know, OnlyFans pages, and you donate to them when there is a lot of, you know, you can go and freely look up a lot of these chicks.
Yeah, you can freely look up anything to get your rocks off in today's time. No point in paying for that. But I just wanted to say this, man. You know, we just live in the era of the hoe, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, you got girls that will just do just scandalous things on camera, and they're okay with it because, you know, me and you, we about the same age. Remember when girls used to shy away from that type of stuff and shy? I mean, you had some that didn't care, but for the most part, like when you was in school and stuff, you ain't see girls like really just doing just wild shit in front of everybody like that. They shied away from that whole title, but now it's like these girls just to be like, oh, so what, you know? And I think a part of that got to do with feminism, you know what I mean? Because girls just feel like they can just do what they want to do and not be judged for it, no matter how dumb it is. But you know, I don't want to keep up too long, man. I just want to say, man, just red pill up, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right, bro, red pill up, man. Appreciate the call, man. Shout out to you with the call. Yes, You got a lot of stuff out there that's very free, but people, I guess these guys want to show support, you know. But us as men who speak up for these guys, we can barely get them to donate anything. They need an explanation. They want to know where the money going, but they will freely go and give as much money to these females on these Twitch streams. It's just crazy. You're live with Jada Black. What's going
on? Yes, I'm calling from New York, and I just hit you up to say that this is the era of men paying for coochie. I'll say. This is the era of men paying for pussy. I don't know where it came from.
It's been around for a while, but this is a new way. It's online.
Yeah. But it may be a new way about it, but I can't really blame the women because there are more men doing it. Like a lot of these young boys, I don't know what it is, but they're doing it. I don't know if they need male figures or... Because remember back in the day, I'm 41 years old. So when I was a teenager, back in the day, they was usually an older head of somebody that told you, don't be spending like that. Don't be spending on her like that. Do this, do that. These dudes don't know nothing. Like they totally lost out there. And another thing, it seems like roads switched over too. That a lot of these guys are trying to act like females, and females trying to act like dudes in the relationship situation.
Yeah, see that?
That's what I wanted to do.
Okay. All right, man.
That's what I wanted to say.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for the call, bro.
Stay up.
All right, you too, man.
All right.
Shout out to him, brother from New York. Make sure y'all like the stream. Yeah, man, guys been paying for the box for the longest. But I think this is just different because you're not getting anything. You're not getting anything out of this by just sending off money to these women while they're live streaming. You're not getting anything in return, or you signing up to. Again, y'all can do what y'all want to do. I'm not telling y'all what y'all can and cannot do, but I'm just saying if these women are bad, if these women are as bad as y'all claim they are, then y'all are just making the problem worse. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
What's up, Jay? It's Mike Dwayne from New York, man. What's up?
What's good, Mike Dwayne?
I'm chilling, and I'm glad you have brought this topic up because I was just talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? The last caller too, he mentioned don't be paying these girls for these things, but the funny thing is they're spending double or triple, and they're not even in front of the person physically.
Right.
That's the funny part. That's the sad part. And you know, earlier you brought up about like the relationships. Maybe this dude is not even knowing about it. You know, some dudes be actually knowing they don't care, but
yeah.
The sad part is like she's putting on a better show than the dude's probably receiving in reality.
Right.
And she's getting money for it. I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I don't think I would support that, especially when there's porn on for free. Yeah. You know. But before that, there was Twitch, and a lot of dudes they'd be paying just to see just breasts. Like I think the girl, her camera would just be covering the entire screen of where the actual gameplay would be placed. And I would see a lot of donate. I'm like, why do people donating all this stuff, you know? But you know, I mean, I'm not bashing anybody that's making the content. I'm pretty much just going. I'm just questioning the dudes who are just paying for it because like your money could have been towards something else, right? You know, and they're getting money just for getting the attention that they claim that they didn't want, but they actually got. In reality, you know, it's backwards. This whole world is backwards. I know it's all over the globe. Yeah, you know, especially in America. Yeah, it is. But I don't know. It's just weird. But I'm gonna let you go. I know you got some other callers. I'm gonna just be in the chat.
All right, cool, man. Well, I appreciate the call, Mike.
Yeah, definitely, man. Have a good night, man.
All right, you too, man. All right. Yo, you live. What's going on?
Jay, what's the deal, man?
Nothing much, man. What's going on with you?
Man, ain't it funny how you could
you can meet one of these chicks, right? With a fans only page or OnlyFans, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
You tell them you don't deal with a girl with fans only page, and they cop an attitude with you.
Yeah, because they
get
take,
up.
Yeah, they take that as a form of rejection in a way. You know.
I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, it's this era that we living in now. I mean, I know that's always been a thing, you know, women selling their body and whatnot. But I don't know. It's like they keep finding ways. First it was a gram, you know, fly me out here,
Game done, changed.
Girls getting flued out.
Dudes compete with
and
each
now
other
it's this
in
whole,
the strip clubs, throwing
thing. They
money
might
at
as well make
chicks.
prostitution legal, I feel like.
I've witnessed this. That's crazy. Clowns.
But yeah, that's all I had to say, man. I'm just speaking on that a little bit.
Okay. All right. Good points, man. Well, I appreciate the call.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Keep doing your shit. Yep.
All right. Appreciate it, Ill Wills. You live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
Yeah, what's up, Jay? This is Edward out of North Carolina. How you doing?
What's good, Ed?
Nothing much, man. You know how it is out here, man. This is a great topic. This is something I've brought up like a while ago, but you definitely have like a lot more visibility. So I'm glad you brought this up.
Okay.
I'll say this. First thing I want to say is, as far as the last caller, he kind of represents how a lot of guys kind of think about this stuff, which is they're not thinking. They act like they don't get it. You know, the kind of question mark over the top of their head. And that's definitely fine. But what I would say is black men are some of the biggest dudes in the strip clubs. Like when you look at cities like New York City, Houston, you get what I'm saying? So a lot of this stuff to get, and I'm just saying that to piggyback on what I generally hear about this stuff. This is not about me judging or not judging anything. This is about you looking at, kind of like political. You look at where the people are and understand why they are doing what they are doing. Not some, I just don't get it. And the reality is black men have, I mean, when you look at hip hop music and all that, we have a stripper culture. I mean, Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj before her, Cardi B. So for people to act like, oh, well, I just don't get it. Okay, why do you go to a strip club? Because in the United States, you can't touch anything. And so all they're doing is taking that to the internet. That's it.
Yeah,
and
basically.
So when it comes down to, well, I just don't know why they give them money. I mean, Jay, look, you're a dude, and dudes give you money for just spitting facts. So would it? Hell, I get like, I got a small channel and I get like $700 a month with motherfuckers giving me cash apps and donations, and I'm just running my mouth outside my phone. It ain't even nothing to the shit you be doing as far as quality, and that's from dudes. So you got to think, if dudes are willing to do that shit, you kind of think that if you are sexually arousing a dude as a female, in fact, I'll tell you this, it's not just that it'd be ugly chicks to be getting money out of these dudes. That it's ugly fat chicks to get money out of some of these dudes. And I'm not even just talking dudes. Hell, it's a lot of females that's on the lesbian type of thing. Yeah, just hashtag long tongue. And that ain't nothing. That's females doing that. That's another thing that doesn't get said, too. It's a lot of women giving away money. Heck, women are going to strip clubs. So as far as the OnlyFans thing, as a digital marketer, this is kind of in what I call the dark version of the internet. And I've always just been interested and curious at like a lot of how, you know, money moves both online and offline. And as you've seen the rise of Cash App, because PayPal was regulated a lot of stuff, but Cash App is very unregulated. You seeing the ease of money being able to be moved with just, you know, a click of your phone and you just entering information. It's not the same kind of triggers, mental triggers, letting that money go as it is giving cash up. You don't think about it that way. That's why when you look at things like streaming movies and stuff like that, I'm just talking about regular movies, that stuff is priced at $5 where you could just go to Redbox and get it for $1. Because you don't think about it the same way, even though that's a complete digital transaction. So when you combine that with computer love, I mean, it's a lot of dudes. And let's be clear here. I saw something in the chat. These are not incels necessarily doing this, because Again, the stuff is free, just like in a strip club.
You got men you got men with whole wives at home that are doing this. So
are incels? I got a question, Jay. Are incels usually the dudes that you're seeing? I know I ain't saying you go to a strip club, but are incels usually dudes you're seeing in strip clubs?
Not really. No, it'd be guys that have girlfriends, wives. All, they like to go to the strip club and throw their money around. It's like an ego thing.
Yeah, those are usually not. And I'm not saying this to clown anybody. What I'm saying is, folks need to get real about what's really going on. And for somebody like that, the reason why I'm even saying what I'm saying is, women, it's so socialized to do this now. I mean, it's been the Nicki Minaj's, the Amber Roses, the Black Chynas. These are a lot of these females' role models. And you know what? Take that off the table. That's easy. What about the For the D challenge? When you had women that you would have never saw associate with that type of stuff, that wasn't their brand, they all jumped in on it. Women you would have thought were the...
They showed you a little side of themselves. Yeah, I ain't cut you off, but they showed a side of themselves that they probably have never shown before.
Because of peer pressure, because as you say, women follow trends. And the gravity of the culture, the hoish think Aisha Curry. I mean, shit, I know you motherfuckers look at your videos. I mean, shit, you make an example of these females that are aged out, or they shouldn't be acting this way because they should either have all the money in the world, they got the status in the world. You just, was that you just did the shit with, fucking, what's the chick's name with, Lil Romeo? No, I'm talking. Yeah, and look at how she was raised. The point, Lori Harvey. These are not women that should be hurting for attention. So it's not that, they don't get enough attention. They don't have enough. It's not the money. They're all following the same gravity. Now, here's the thing that's important. You got women that as soon as they turn 18, in fact, this is how fucked up this game is. What they'll do is they'll get on fucking, and let me be clear, I'm not just talking about black women at all. I'm talking about all women, American. All of them. They will get on TikTok, and before TikTok, it was Musical.ly. And they'll do that while they're in high school, because the internet moves a lot more heavily in the younger crowd. It's just the younger crowd doesn't have the money, so people don't pay attention to them as far as traffic. But as far as movement, Musical.ly and all them apps the younger people use, they will move their stuff, and then as they get on here, it is a whole racket. And what you talk about with OnlyFans, that's that risque shit. And then you got like private Snapchat. Hell, on Instagram, up until Instagram started shutting channels down, folks were having cash apps in their bio, which is code for that. And that started happening after what was it? Not Craigslist. The Craigslist back page got shut down. Twitter is a lot more liberal about what you can show, and I know all of this because, like I said, there's some digital marketers operate in politics, some of them operate in different aspects of digital marketing. So these are people that they game me up on this, and it is so easy. So a lot of these stocks, a lot of these chicks, they got a boyfriend, they got side dudes that's giving them free food because they just dealing with.
Yo, Ed, man, I got to go to some more calls, but I appreciate.
No, absolutely, but it goes deep, man. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, cool. Out, man. Thanks for the call, though. All right.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Shout out to Ed with the call, man. Yeah, I just wanted to get to some more callers real quick because I don't want this stream to be too long, so I just want to get to as many callers as I can. But shout out to Ed, man. He made some good points on that. But the lines are open. You want to call in? All right. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Okay, so I feel like these girls are not doing anything wrong because at the end of the day, if it's an OnlyFans or a back page or whatever, these dudes, they gonna pay regardless. Just like with the strip club, these dudes gonna spend their money regardless. It's a bunch of fat dudes that's like 600 pounds sitting at home getting no love. They would never have a female even trust them, so they have to pay. And then it's free
I
porn.
want to include, once an OnlyFans is made, they're making it difficult for themselves.
It ain't just the fat dudes that'll
to find a good person in a
Yeah,
professional
it's
career.
dudes that look good
Because
and
the internet
fit
is a
too,
public
but
area.
Wives,
They've
and
been warned.
girlfriends, side chicks, they out here supporting. You know what I'm saying?
But it's still hard for girls to even find a husband or find a good dude that's really gonna not just necessarily spend money on them, but treat them right. So it's like, if I could just show my boobs and show a little bit of ass or whatever, why
but again, if a dude don't show you no respect, like, and he ain't trying to wife you, you can't get mad. If he tell you up front, listen, look at what you're doing. I can't have you as my main chick or my girlfriend or wife like that. We can kick it, but that's about it.
But every girl that have a OnlyFans page, they're not looking to get wiped up. They just want them a new Birkin bag, some new shoes.
I've seen it. I've seen it. You got whole porn stars putting up posts about they want to get it. They looking for a real man and what they're gonna do for the next guy they're in a relationship with. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's like they want it both ways. They want to live the thought lifestyle, but they want a man to come home to.
Yeah, true.
Well, what's your name, by the way? You didn't introduce yourself. You want to introduce yourself?
My name's Jessica.
Oh, good. Well, cool, Jessica.
Men were crying when Redbook got shut down.
All right, have a great day. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the call. You have a good one.
All right, bye.
Wow. Shout out to Jessica with the call. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
JDB, that's Mr. Wright.
What's good, Mr. Wright?
Oh, not a whole lot, man. I gotta rebut what that little chick called in earlier. Talking about wasn't that wrong and talking about this big. Now I'm representing for the big dudes. Now you know what I'm saying. I'm darn near 400 pounds. You know what I'm saying.
Okay.
My wife is a doctor. You know what I'm saying.
Okay.
And she about 170.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying.
Red
bone thick. I'm saying he's trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying. So she's sitting there talking about this big dudes at home, and that ain't got nothing to do with it. What it is being the protectors, being men that we are. All right, being the men that's trying to develop a culture of society, that's trying to uplift black people.
Mm-hmm.
We don't, and I know it's just all women out there doing, but we talking about our people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What these women need to understand is one or two ways to get that bag, and you already mentioned it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to reiterate and go in depth a little bit with it. Either you're going to go out and sell your body, as you're a woman now, you're going to go out and sell your body, get in the sex industry, all that, and you're going to get that bag that way, but you ain't going to, but it's just like these chicks who go out and do these gang bangs, multi-million gang bangs and everything, right? You've seen them on film, 500 men, 1,000 men, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a husband and kids ain't on the docket for them chicks no more.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is to keep it in your pants, find you a man who can give you that bag, that can get you the white picket fence in the house in the suburbs and all that, and put it on lock for him and him only.
Mm-hmm.
Or you going to go out there and be a hoe, get your bag that way, and once you hit that wall, once you smack it like Dale Earnhardt did, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what you're dealing with. So don't sit here and try to talk about big dudes and all this stuff. Because, I look at porn. I look at stuff. I shouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But I look at porn. I done been to the strip clubs and all that. If I got like a little bit of extended income because I'm young, black, successful and all that, I'm going to do that. And you just be, and if you
Joe
get some of that
brag
cash
about
that I'm
using
throwing out there,
OnlyFans.
Appreciate it. You give me a little release or something I can take home and keep my home life and everything going.
Mm-hmm.
But, don't sit there and, try to sit there and knock my hustle or try to down me or down these other guys out here who out here doing it because you chose to make a decision to go out and be a hoe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then look at us like we wrong.
Yeah, it's about accountability. And it's like, I don't care what they do either. It's like, but I'm noticing more women who don't really even probably have to get an OnlyFans. They're getting it anyway. And it's almost like it's either because it's trendy to get now or they're comfortable because that's who they are. They're highly hyper, sexualized. And that's just a part of that, coming out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, they starting them out at an early age. I mean, most of these little girls, I know little girls who've been out here doing stuff since they were 9. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you think back to when you was in high school, you know, the little girls in middle school was getting up with grown men. You know what I'm saying? And you know, now, you know, they looking at us, and we don't want them. We want the next generation. We want their daughters. You know, we in our 30s and 40s. You know what I'm saying? We want their daughters at 22. We don't want them. You know, and a man of value. You know what I'm saying? Getting yourself together, you can look back at that. But so you got to understand, for a woman, it's a choice you got to make. Right. You're gonna get it the thotty way, or you're gonna get it the wifey way. Right. So there's only 2 ways. Jay, love the show, man. God bless you, and stay big, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the call, Mr. Wright. Shout out to Mr. Wright, man. One of my Southeast brethren. Salute to you. You know? You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. Stop asking about OnlyFans and IGs in the chat. I done told y'all about that, man. Do I gotta start putting people in timeout? We not asking for no OnlyFans. We not asking for no Instagram pages. We ain't doing that, people. We got to stick to the topic. We got to keep it red pill all day long, even here. Even after work. Even after work. I may take another call or two. You know? But yeah, man, you know, the one thing about the OnlyFans is very easy for stuff to leak, though. Because they got articles on leaks from OnlyFans. Even Michaela Spielberg got her OnlyFans pics leaked. Yo, you're live. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on, man? This is Will from New York.
What's good, Will?
What's good, man? I'm calling to say, this, man. You heard the female earlier. My thing is this. I blame the dudes, man. As men, we set the tone at the end of the day. If dudes won't patronize this fuckery, there wouldn't be no space or you know what I mean, a need for women to do that type of shit, because there's going to always be simps out there doing what they doing. Like, you got to keep fueling the bullshit. I always go back to the men at the end of the day, because we set the tone. If men don't do this shit, you know what I mean, you won't be seeing this type of fuckery. You got a lot of dudes that condone this behavior to the point where bitches know that, there's going to be one around the corner that's going to, you know what I mean, do the dumb shit. So that's my take on it. I just wanted to call on that. I mean, that goes back to the brothers, man. Stop the nonsense, man. Go focus on your purpose. If dudes would be more focused on their purpose, they wouldn't be online paying for pictures. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
So, like, that's the thing, is a lot of dudes sorry, brother.
No, I was just saying accountability. Good point.
Yeah, a lot of dudes is not focused on what they have to do and get in power. They worried about paying for pictures. And that's the problem right there, man. As long as there's a bunch of simps, man, you're going to see this behavior to grow and even get worse, man. All right, brother. That's all I wanted to say. I appreciate you, man. Keep the good work up.
Thanks, man. Appreciate the call, bro.
All right.
Shout out to you. All right. Oh, salute to the brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, I got a couple callers. You know, I got a good group of fans. What do they call them? Fans? Well, supporters. People that support me up there in New York. I had OnlyFans on my mind. Ash from Saluminati. Yeah, I saw a video of a female. I believe she's a YouTuber. She has an OnlyFans. And it's like, it should never really get to that point. If you're an attractive woman, you should be able to attract a man that can give you the lifestyle you want. But either they think that's boring to date a guy who is financially and mentally stable. Because the one thing I noticed from chicks who be doing the OnlyFans thing, they be dating broke dudes. They be in whole relationship with dudes that ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? If you ask any scripper or ex-scripper, they will tell you that they dated guys that ain't shit. Ain't brought nothing to the table. You know? Jay's OnlyFans leak. Belly, why are you hurt, bro? I don't know who this Bellic Keys guy, but he's definitely hurt. Did I say something that hurt your feelings, bro? You can't flirt in my chat room that gets you in your feels. You know, you can't simp in my chat room that got you in your emotions. Cause you can't simp in my chat room that got you in your emotions. Belly flop keys, whatever the fuck you call yourself. Them feelings be hurt, don't it? You know? No, you cannot ask for nobody's IG or anything in my chat. Did that hurt your feelings? You dudes can't holler at chicks in real life. You can only holler at them on YouTube or Instagram when you still get ignored. Ain't nothing worse than I see you dudes in the chat room and the comment sections. You know, flirting with chicks that don't want you. That's like the most awkward thing to see. Is you dudes trying to flirt with chicks. No, I'm just saying in general. Bella Keys. It could be you, could be anybody. But I see the worst thing you could see is you on your timeline, and let's say you following a girl, right? You don't even comment on her page, you know, but you see dudes comment every day like it's clockwork. Posts ain't been up less than 30 minutes. Here they go with all their emojis and trying to be clever, and they may get a like, they may get a thank you, and I bet that makes their day. I bet that makes their day. I bet that makes their day. Gerald, it ain't like that, Gerald. Gerald, calm down. It ain't even like that. That's a rule I've had because of what I have seen happen in my chat room. That's what that's in there for. You know, because it's weird when you're talking about a topic, you going in, and then you got the dudes in your chat room doing the exact opposite of what you're doing. But it's all in fun, man. If I'm going in on a chick, I'm going in on this heifer, man. I'm talking about how she is and that, and then you got people in the chat room like, hey, you know, what's up? Let's get up together. Like, what's your IG? You know, what's your email? Let's get up. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's what I'm talking about. You think men pay for sex more than child support? You know, it wouldn't surprise me with some of these guys, man. You know, it really wouldn't surprise me, because a lot of times guys are willing to give that money to that heifer before they give it to another guy, which is their right. It's their money. Let them do what they want to do. But again, if you're dealing with dysfunctional women constantly, you gotta look inward. You gotta look inward, you know. But again, we all make our own decisions, you know. I just hope that y'all take the approach of, you know, I'm going to be the best me that's going to attract the energy that I want. And I'm not going to give energy to people who are energy vampires who are just going to use me for validation. And a lot of times, a lot of you guys are being used for your validation and you don't even know it. You know? You're being used for, you know, for validation. Dorn, I took that video down because I had a conversation with somebody. I don't know if I said anything, but I had a conversation outside of YouTube with somebody, and I decided to take it down because of some circumstances. That's why the video isn't up anymore. The video's only up for about what? How long is it? 8 hours? 7 hours? But yeah, I took it down because I had a conversation with somebody. So you can stop asking me now, but I guess that's it for the calls, unless the Skype fucking up. Okay, this might be it for the calls. I don't want the stream to get too long. But I really want, one of the main reasons for me doing this live stream is for a lot of you guys to really understand that you're getting used out here. You're getting used for validation. You're being used for your financial situation by women that you won't even see in person. They're giving it to that guy that we all complain about, that we say ain't shit, but he's something to her. So that's where the money going. You know, the fun lifestyles, you know, you got to recognize those things, you know. I could do a part 2 on this topic. If there's more topics, similar to this that y'all would like to see me do, y'all can always go to the email. If y'all want to do business, y'all want me to promote y'all know what to do. Hit that email, let's talk business. Subscribe to Basic Social Politics. I put up some videos recently. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe over there. Yeah, so a lot of guys getting used for non-sexual attention. It's sad. You're giving her what the men who are actually smashing refuse to give her. They refuse to give her non-sexual attention. And they just say, you know what, do what you gonna do, but I don't have time for no conversation. I don't have time to make you feel good about yourself. Go talk to them simps that be under your posts every day. Appreciate that, Dead Echo. Shout out to Terrell. Where's she at? Is she coming on? Should be on something. I wonder how much these guys are paying per account.
Shout out to Jay for topic. Much needed.
Appreciate that, Terrell. But yeah, man, I mean, these chicks getting their money. I'm not going to sit here and say they shouldn't be getting their money. I mean, if you guys are willing to take care of them, take care of them. That's a choice that y'all want to make. That's fine. But I don't want to see y'all coming back to YouTube and then talking about female nature. And y'all are out here on Twitch donating in these streams to these chicks who can't even play video games, but they're just there to be seen, and y'all funding their lifestyle. But y'all get mad. When y'all get mad at them, y'all want to come back talking about, I'm MGTOW. I'm going my own way. All right. Where you going your own way to? Where you going on your way to? You've done donated 5 times in that live stream to this chick who just showing her boobs. She just showing her boobs. And you done donated 5 times to her. And now you feeling empty? She didn't even thank you. You donated 5 times. She didn't even thank you, bro. She just kept going. She thinking about that dizzy she gonna get after the stream is over. You know what I'm saying? Tell you. That's what some of these guys at, man. Gonna come back here, bitching MGTOW. And when they do, I cannot wait for the video, man. Oh, they gonna come back mad talking about, Jay, take a look at these chicks on Twitch, man. Look at what they're doing. Look at what they're doing here, man. They're doing live streams and they're showing their chests, man. They're twerking. They're twerking on these live streams and these guys are donating. Did you donate? Have you ever supported the stream? And they tell you every detail, like they be sitting and watching. They know who in the streams. They know how long the streams go on, what games are being played, what's being said. Thanks, Bella. Oh, let me say something about Umar Johnson. I've been hearing some stuff about Umar. I've seen some videos, man. They driving that man crazy. Oh my God, they driving that man crazy, man. They driving that man crazy, man. They know why they are there. They have come to terms with it. These are not the dudes talking the most shit. I mean, that could be the case, Edward. But I'm telling you, man, listen. Do y'all know that the majority of the trolls that are on my live streams are gamers? Because when you click on their channel, the dudes that be talking shit, they gamers. They got gaming live streams. So that's how I know a lot of these dudes are from Twitch. Because all you got to do is go to their channel. All you got to do is go to their channel. You'll see all the gaming live streams they've done. I had a next. They gave a woman $350 one weekend while I was with my girlfriends. Some women in Taiwan watch her. But I couldn't ask for any money for my hair. He did that. Space Coop. That's fucked up. Certain donations are written off, man. They're not writing off no Twitch donations, man. At least I don't think so. What's good, Philip? Phil. Yeah, man. Y'all about to drive that man crazy. He gonna do something stupid. Y'all gonna drive, they gotta do something stupid, man. Or his fans. But yeah, man, some of the guys that have the issue with me, all of them for the most part are gamers. They got these gaming live streams they done did, gaming videos they done posted. And I know those guys came straight from Twitch, you know, probably simping their ass off and wanted to, you know, better themselves, I guess, by learning some type of red pill knowledge. But then you say one thing they don't like, here they go with the anger. Here come the anger. But yeah, man, back to Umar. Umar gonna pull up on one of these dudes, man. Umar gonna pull up on one of y'all, man. I'm telling you. Stay black. Man. This is why I tell y'all I'm not pro-black. Listen, man, when you take money from black people in the name of blackness, you fucking up, man.
My man, these simps are either crying to Bernie for saving or crying in the monitor for some comfort. Either way, they are breaking bread.
Appreciate that, DM. Well, people, you know, they donate for numerous amounts of reasons, you know, and I think that it could be because they want to get acknowledgement. They want to be acknowledged. That's one thing I've noticed. The acknowledgement, you know. And if they can get that acknowledgement from a woman, I think that makes them feel good. Yeah, man. Umar is gonna pull up on one of y'all, man. Y'all keeping y'all foot on that guy's neck. Jesus Christ. Are we gonna talk about the other scammers in the black community? I mean, hell, you can add. Well, no. I was gonna say you can add the foreigners, but they not scamming. They just taking the money out your hands. You know, they not really scamming. Y'all throwing that money on the table. Sad as fuck. I wake up at night and he wasn't being bad. He was white. Oh, he was white. Space Cool. So you don't. So that's a lesson learned, right? Was that a epic fail from hopping over the fence? Yeah. That's the thing, man. I thought Umar got a school. Didn't he get a school? I mean, that's how it is, Edward. That's why I tell people, man, if you really want to support, you go to Cash App or whatever. Some people would just rather donate to my Patreon monthly. Just say, hey, I'll give you this monthly to show my support, you know. But I don't know, man. People get weird when it comes to support, man. They get weird. Can you do a video on Netflix show Love is Blind? I've heard about that. I mean, I have to go look that show up. I haven't seen it yet. But I've heard some things, man. But I haven't seen it yet. So if Umar got to school, why are people still calling him a scammer? Is it because they just like going at him? Is the school not big enough? It's a rundown school. I heard the school is a shed. Nah. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me is the school in like a rundown building for real? Okay, I mean, I'll have to check it out. Why don't you send me an email on a video? You can do that. That would help me out. Send me an email. I mean, we got one of the biggest scammers in the black community is your black preacher. The black preacher is one of the biggest scammers because he takes your money and he claims he's doing the name of the Lord and he's spending it on his side chicks, on his cars, on his suits, on his mansions. Is boarded up. Wow. Well, I mean, you know, Umar put himself in that situation. Umar put himself in that. You say it's a trap house? He said it's a trap house. Oh my God, he said it's a trap house, man. He said it's a trap house. Don't tell me Umar got a school in the middle of the hood. Don't tell me he got a school in the middle of the hood. And it all bored. Come on, man. The Democrats as well. Yeah, but that black pastor, he's definitely walking off smooth with your goddamn walking off smooth with your money. This dude is doing like the slow jog away with your money. He ain't jogging. He's walking off smooth with your money. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Ain't putting out $1 back in that community. But he dare one of you niggas to do something at church. He will pay for the renovations of that church. But as far as that community, I think not. Jay, is Twitch the same as me? Twitch is, both of them are gaming platforms, Steven. But they're different. They're by different companies. I think Mixer is by Microsoft and Twitch is under Amazon. But they're both for gamers. They're both streaming platforms for gamers. Polite got sued for more than... Yeah, I heard a brother Polite was getting sued, man. This is why you do not take people's money and promise them something and you can't deliver. If I was to do a GoFundMe, and I've thought about it, but I said, no, I don't have anything worth a GoFundMe right now. But if I started a GoFundMe and I say, you know what, I'm putting this money towards this, I'm going to make sure I give you updates and I show you the work. And trust me, the work is going to be quality. I'm not about to lie with nobody's money. I want to have everything to the point to where you can't say anything about it. You can't say I scammed, I cut corners. Whatever you put in that GoFundMe goes exactly to what I'm putting together. But that's just me. Yeah, Twitch is more popular right now than Mixer, but it could change. Of course, Patricia, not all. These churches are well financed. They're well tended to. And they'll be right in the middle of the hood, and they're like all well put together. Everything around them is just a train wreck. But yeah, if I'm gonna do a GoFundMe, it's gonna be quality for sure. Oh, it's gonna be quality. And I'll add my own money into it, not just the money that people gave me, because I want it to be the best possible, so that people can't say, well, you scammed to cut corners. Nah, I put everything and more into what I'm doing. But that's just me. I put my money into everything I do. You know, not money that's given to me. My motherfucking money. When I bought this brand new computer, that was 100% of my money. Okay. You know. Listen, Eric, I'm not hating on Umar. That's the thing. I said it myself that I thought he had opened the school. I wasn't, because I haven't been keeping up with Umar like that, but I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have. But at least he has tried. But the way he started off made it seem like it was gonna be bigger and more spectacular, I guess, to certain people. But this is why you don't make promises you can't keep. How you know about all these OnlyFans? It's through research. LL is through research. What's good, Ricky E? It is the new back page. Well, Instagram is, I think, become the new, back page. Them DMs. You know what I'm saying? How much money has a woman donated to OnlyFans? Preachers over the years told God. Well, I think they do give some offering money, L work to the preachers, because a lot of those women are very religious. They go to church, and they give a portion of their OnlyFans money to the pastors. I believe that. I don't know if Tariq is a scammer, because everything he said he was gonna do, he did. Like he does, he takes up funding for those movies and he puts those movies out. Now, do I agree with him on a lot of things that he says? No. I think I have some ideology differences with Tariq, which is fine. But to this point, I don't think he scammed anybody. I just don't agree with a lot of the things that he has said. He does make good points here and there, has some very good topics that he speaks on here and there when I can catch his shows or whatever. But for the most part, he delivers a product. He delivers a product. I think a lot of the people who donate to him have never felt cheated. Oh, listen, DM, he's definitely pimping. Absolutely. Those preachers got they get funding from women of all walks of life. I know 18-year-old with a baby with a fan only account. She posts nude pic, and that's all right as long as it's private and not there. I mean, that's her choice. If she's an adult age and she chooses to do something, I mean, that's her choice. All right, Michael. I see you, Jalil. I mean, I don't watch that much of Young Pharaoh. I mean, I've heard some things here and there. I haven't really watched them like that. He did make some recent videos about the Tyson Fury Deontay West fight that I found to be very interesting. But some of these I don't really watch them like that, But yeah, man, like the stream, man. Patricia, I agree. Patricia. He could probably go a lot deeper, but he stayed at a certain level, which is why I disagree on certain things. Speak on churches starting to take donations digitally now. I probably do that in a different stream, Edward. But I see these pastors' hustles now. They have brand new hustles that they're engaging in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these pastors are collecting money through digitally. I think some of these guys have PayPals and Cash Apps as well. Would not surprise me one bit. Would not surprise me at all. Beth, I already took calls. Yeah. Shout out to William. Where's my assistant at? Where my assistant at? me see that.
Tell these dudes stop paying for pics and giving attention to females that serve you no purpose and focus building something sustainable.
Absolutely, and that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to be doing, bro. We're definitely speaking to them in a way that makes them understand that, you know, you shouldn't be out here making people feel better, validating their decisions when they're not good decisions, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're doing, William. I appreciate the donation, all right? You see, that's the thing, Isis. That's why I speak on it the way that I do. And I would hope that you and other women can speak out on this as well, because there's a lot of women out here who are just getting online, you know, using their bodies to, you know, make money and fund their lifestyle without having to work every day like you are, you know. But you know what's crazy, Isis? These women say they're educated. They claim they have degrees, they own businesses, and they have OnlyFans. So either they are, you know, on the pills heavy or the weed, and they need more and more money, which is probably what it is. I think they have you on them, you know, on those products. Because, you know, some of these women got cocaine addictions, cocaine, pills, weed. A lot of these chicks are alcoholics, and so for them, this is like a way to make, you know, money to fund whatever it is they're trying to do. You know, to me, that's what it seems like they're doing. They're trying to fund their particular situation. Jay sessions be therapeutic for lots of people. Yeah, dude, Patricia. You know, I'm here to speak to people, say the things that they probably been thinking, you know. But yeah, man, a lot of these people have, you know, certain addictions or certain things that they are, you know, attached to. They can't get off, or they don't want to. And that funds their lifestyle, you know. Antidepressants. Yeah, pills. A lot of these are on pills heavy, you know. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that's here, man. I appreciate that. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can also send me email for video topics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I heard about that, Bell. I heard about that guy. That's another article pandering to black women. I'm telling you, the majority of people that's going to read that are dudes. A lot of women don't care. They don't even know what the black manosphere is. They don't care. Did he mention me, or did he just mention people that the people that he knows of, that he may have seen on certain videos or chat rooms? Because some of these guys, they'll write and not even know what they're talking about half the time. All right. Lots of women love cocaine. Listen. True, Patricia, that's true. But yeah, man, that's it for me. That's all I got to speak about right now, you know. But yeah, man. Also, make sure y'all go subscribe to Basic Social Politics. That's a link right there. So go ahead and do it. All right, so make sure you go ahead and do it. And I appreciate the support everybody has shown. Donating. That means a lot. It definitely makes the people that don't like me upset. It definitely does. And I really do appreciate it like that too. All right, until next time, I bid you adieu. I will see y'all later.